So weird, but so powerful. Hey everyone, welcome to another review. Here's my review for the movie A Ghost Story. Yes, A Ghost Story stars Casey Affleck and Rooney Mara, and this movie is written and directed by David Lowery. David Lowery previously directed movies like Pete's Dragon and Eight Them Body Saints. Yes, two very different films tonally, but both great films in their own way. And now he's got his new 2017 movie called A Ghost Story. And this is a very weird, avant-garde, abstract, dramatic film about letting go and about death and stuff. And yeah, the story of this movie is about Casey Affleck's character, and basically he dies and stuff, and he comes back as a ghost. And when he comes back as a ghost, he's actually a ghost with a sheet on, you know, like those old Halloween costumes like kids wear with the two holes in the sheets. Yeah, he comes back as a ghost with like a sheet on him and stuff. You don't actually get to see his actual face and his actual body. It's very weird, and it's not a comedy, it's a dramatic film about life. And yeah, he comes back to the world, and he is basically trapped and doomed to stay on Earth, and he's basically haunted at his old house with his wife, Rooney Mara, and he cannot communicate with her, and he has to basically watch her for the rest of her life, watch her move on, you know, let go of him, and basically fall in love and stuff, and just live her life in happiness without him. This movie also dives into details of what the character travels through different time periods about this character and about his life. It basically is trying to show you the meaning of this character's life and why he passed away and why he is a ghost on this earth, staying here doomed with this sheet on him and stuff. And yeah, this is a very deep, dramatic character study film, and yeah, I was really excited for this movie because I heard a lot about this film when people saw it at Sundance, and everyone was like, this is a very odd, strange film, but it is absolutely compelling, and it's everyone highly recommended this movie, especially like people like from Cinefx and Alicia Malone. They're all like bragging about this movie. They're like, this is such a great film. This could be a possible Oscar contender. I finally got to see this movie, and I completely agree with them. This movie is so moving, it's so potent, it's so deep, it's so clever and smart, it's very avant-garde, it's very melancholy, it's very abstract. It is very slow-paced. If you really don't like slow-paced, moving, avant-garde, abstract films, very artsy films, if you're not into like artsy kind of movies, definitely I would never recommend this movie to you. This is definitely not a movie for you, especially if you see the poster for this movie, Casey Affleck with a sheet on him. You might think this is a comedy. No, this is a dramatic film that is meant to be taken very seriously, and honestly, it's very well done. Yes, it's very weird because Casey Affleck has a sheet on through most of the damn movie, but it's really well done, and when you dive into details with his character, and again, when you find out the meaning of his life and its entire existence, it's very moving, it's very smart, it's really well directed and very well paced, and yeah, I absolutely love this film. I thought A Ghost Story was really captivating, very emotional, very sad, and yeah, this movie's more like Eight Them Body Saints, not like Pete's Dragon. Pete's Dragon was a great kids movie, but this movie is very much like Eight Them Body Saints. And it's funny because Eight Them Body Saints also has Rooney Mara and Casey Affleck in, and it's also directed by David Lowery. So yeah, if you like the movie Eight Them Body Saints, then I definitely recommend this movie to you because you'll probably like this movie just as much. I actually liked A Ghost Story more than Eight Them Body Saints. And Eight Them Body Saints is a great film, but I found this movie a little bit more moving, and I enjoyed the story more. There's a few issues I had with Eight Them Body Saints, even though it was still a great film. I didn't have much issues with this film. The only minor issues is I wish they went into details with certain character traits, and I don't want to spoil this movie, but this movie dives into details with Rooney Mara and Casey Affleck's character, but there's a couple moments I wanted to know about their life and their relationship, and I don't want to spoil anything, because, again, they talk about their relationship, but there's a couple things I wanted to know, and they really don't tell you, and it was a little disappointing. Again, I won't say what it is, but that was like the only minor issue I had with this movie. This movie is still, again, a really well-written and very captivating film, and I thought Casey Affleck gave a great and very subtle performance, and yeah, I loved him in this movie, and I really loved Rooney Mara in this movie too. They both gave very compelling, deep, dramatic performances, and I thought they were both absolutely solid. I think David Lowery gets a lot of praise too because the way he directed this film, and how he wrote this film was really, really unique and very, very original, and I love it. I love that this movie was so weird and strange and bizarre, and it's so out there. It just flat out works, and I give this movie a lot of praise for that. I give it praise for having balls enough to be this strange and this just batshit crazy, but it's not like this weird trippy film like a David Lynch film. It's actually a very slow, meaningful, dramatic film. It's just weird because the lead character is wearing a sheet the whole movie, and it just looks like it's a funny movie, but it's not. It's a very deep, very moving film, and actually a very emotional film. There's a lot of scenes in this movie that will actually maybe tear some people up. Like there's some really heart-wrenching moments in this film. And yeah, they really got to me, and this movie I absolutely loved. I would definitely see this movie again. I would definitely buy the Blu-ray of this movie. I absolutely loved it. This is my kind of movie. It's not a movie for everyone, but I definitely loved it. So yeah, on a scale of 1 to 10, I'm going to give the movie A Ghost Story a 9 out of 10. So yeah, if this movie's playing near you, this might be a hard movie to find because, again, it's one of those smaller indie films that it might not go to a lot of theaters because it's not a big blockbuster film, but if there's any way you can check this movie out and you love artsy films, then definitely check this movie out. I guarantee that you will love this film. So yeah, that was my review for the movie A Ghost Story. So in the comment section below, please tell me, what is your favorite movie directed by David Lowery? Yes, again, I love Pete's Dragon. I love Ain't Them Bodies Saying. Those are two great films, but I think this movie, A Ghost Story, is his best film so far. I'm looking forward to more movies that he's directing, because again, this movie was so good. But yeah, what is your favorite movie directed by David Lowery? Comment below, let me know. And as always, if you like this video, please like, subscribe to this channel, and join the dark side.